Good evening, Texas bikers all across the nation and the world. This is Texas Biker Radio, and in short, TBR News. We are live tonight, and we are recording this at the same time so we can put it on our other platforms. Now, these podcasts are supported by Sons of Liberty Riders MC. And yeah, I am national president and also co-founder of Texas Biker Radio News, along with OG, who is not here tonight. Yeah, when I made this promo up, I thought he was going to be here tonight, but he had other things he needed to take care of. So I'm solo tonight. And so yeah, in case you're tuning in for the first time, and hello, Jamon Rooney, how are you doing, bud? I hope you're doing okay. And so yeah, he's the first one in the live chat. And so we'll start getting there. Anyway, what I started to say was, in case you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Butch Popeye Moss. I'm National President, Sons of Liberty Riders MC, Texas Biker Radio News. And just so you know, my voice is, well, that's due to damaged vocal cords during one of my cancer surgeries. And so it is what it is, and I do the best I can. And but also here in the studio, we are revamping everything, and it is a mess here right now. What you're seeing behind me is okay. What you're seeing in front of me, what you cannot see, is a mess. I've got wires going everywhere, and we're going to be making some changes in here, and it will be for the better. And it's a task because we have a lot of equipment that we've gained over the years that is no longer needed, because now you can do a podcast with a cell phone. And that's the truth of it. I do some lives sometime on my cell phone. And yes, I can do it here, right here on YouTube, Facebook, and X. I do it all the time. But what we're going to get into tonight, and man, let me tell you, I'm mixed up on everything. So I just kind of sit and wait to see what happens. Because it's in my view that we have let the Islamists and the IRGC play us for a month. And we've said again and again and again, we're going to come back with hell if you don't accept the fact that you cannot have a nuclear weapon. Now, we are dealing with the devil, is what we're dealing with. And as of the last few nights, the protesters in Iran had started rising up again. And yep, here comes the regime pushing back the Basis, running around in their little trucks with machine guns. And yes, they are killing people. They're hanging people. I don't know why that wasn't the part of the negotiations. That you not kill your citizens. But that's just what I think. So now we've got an Iran crackdown going on. And let me tell you, if this regime survives, they're going to consider it a victory. And now they're beating their chest. And now tonight, they're throwing missiles and other stuff around There's fighting going on. There's nothing to negotiate. They've already said they wouldn't negotiate over nuclear weapons. Now, for some reason, Trump thinks he's got to get the art of the deal. Well, you can't keep doing red lines again and again and again and tell them you're going to do something and then not do it. So, yeah, the IRGC is back and the besieged is continuing to execute people. They're people. So tonight we're going to get around to that. We're going to get around to Seattle and the World Cup. There's a lot going on out there. And we have some X-Files tonight, some videos. You're not going to believe some of this shit. Sorry for my language. So let's step up with a few things that are going on. And what we still have going on is we keep having these explosions going on all over Iran. Yep. All over Iran. Explosions everywhere. They say gas leaks. Yeah. I don't know. So there's a power struggle between the people that run the country and the people that have all the weapons. Now, there are people in Iran that handle the budgets, the money. Of course, the IRGC skims off the top to pay their proxies, to pay their besieged, to pay Arabs that are coming in to kill Iranians. Yeah. You see, they can hire somebody to come in that they don't really care. They're getting paid to kill. So, yeah. All that's going on right now. So Iran attacks abroad, terror at home. How is this considered a victory? How could we consider it a victory? Because the IRGC, the mullahs, the terrorists, all they got to do is survive. Surviving is a victory. And they've already done this before. So right now we got the protests that continue. Crackdowns continue. People disappear, taken into detentions and tortured. And executions continue nearly every day. And you know what the world does? The world talks negotiations. But the regime talks survival, not peace, survival. So they still think they control the Hormuz Straits, and maybe they do. I don't know, because we keep moving the red line. We keep making threats and we don't back it up. What is it? Is that the art of the deal? Is that it? Now the thing is, everybody, for the first time today, I looked up and gas was over $4 a gallon here in Texas. Because just a few days ago I bought it at $3.61. So we got a nation of whiners, people that can't hang in there. They can't pay a little bit extra when they know what we're trying to do. So the regime and the IRGC thinks all they've got to do is wait us out, because our people are going to moan and bitch, and the media is going to moan and bitch. And yet we got the media and people in this country that are trying to undermine our troops and undermine our military, undermine Trump, undermine the country. They want to see us fail. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. And here we go, everybody. Here's what I'm going to say. Trump keeps moving the red line. So the IRGC deems him weak. So they will continue to stall no matter what happens. They don't give a damn about their citizens. They don't give a damn about them suffering. They don't give a damn that they don't have much water. They don't give a damn that the gasoline stations are going dry. They don't give a damn, period. Because they're suggesting that you cut back on electricity. And I doubt the IRGC is cutting back. And I doubt the IRGC is getting water. And I believe that the IRGC, they're okay, and they probably got years' worth of food stored up in these tunnels. And so, hey, Lane Splitter is with us tonight. James Rooney says, yes, he may was. He says, I'm fine as frog's hair. Now, I've never really looked at a frog's hair, but I may have to find out. And Lane Splitter says, what's up? Well, what's up is we're trying to figure out, why do we keep moving the red line? Like I just said, the RGC and the lunatics in that country are going to continue to stall no matter what happens to their citizens. They don't give a damn. So tonight they're out there throwing more rockets and stuff around. I haven't really got into it. I was late. I was hearing some stuff that was going on. Nothing concrete. And there's a lot of people out there that will tell you aircraft carriers were hit. I just saw one headline a while ago, and from what I know, it's bullshit. It's doing this stuff to get clicks. You don't negotiate with people who celebrate your weakness. So how long is it going to be before we respond big time? Not empty threats. I know Trump wants a deal. He thinks he's the master of it. He thinks he's got control, but we have weak people here in this country that will whine to no end, who will try to undermine. Yeah. So here's a picture. It's not a video or this is a picture of the Hormuz Strait. And that picture is still, but you know what? If that was in motion, it would still be that way. Underwriters and people, the people that are in those tankers, the red dots are the tankers, they don't want to take the chance that they may be attacked. So, yeah. And Lisa Lee says you cannot negotiate with terrorists, period. Exactly, Lisa, my point. We cannot continue down this path. We cannot. I mean, what are we doing? When we first started this mess, and Trump said, the Calvary's coming, help is coming, what are we doing? Are we throwing the Iranian citizens under the bus? Because we've done this kind of crap before. Can you say Ukraine? You don't say something and not mean it or back off of it. Period. And they need to put that up front with getting rid of their nuclear program. But we're going to have to make that happen. They're not going to give it up. They're a cheat. They can't be trusted. I don't give a damn how many inspectors you send over there. They'll just dig another hole someplace else. What we have to do is make sure there is a regime change. And if you know what we do in World War II with Japan and Germany, we took them over. We put them on the right path. That's what we did. We basically rebuilt those countries. And then Germany was divided between Russia and between Europe and America. And the people that were on the Russian side, they were dying to get out. And many of them did. They tried to escape. So, yeah. So we have the art of the deal and the midterms coming up. Is Trump trying to hurry things along because of the midterms? Look, once you go down this road, you stick with it. You finish the freaking job. You've wasted a month of these people playing you and us. And every time he says, look, we got a deal coming, I feel good about this, and it's all bullshit. I'm pissed about it. They've been stalling for a freaking month. And they want to continue it. Yeah. That's the art of the deal. So now tonight, the UAE, United Arab Emirates, United Arab Emirates, they're under attack tonight because now they're the enemy. I don't know that they've shot any missiles toward Israel, but I can guarantee you if they do, there will be a response. Now, these other Arab countries talk a lot, but they don't do anything. They just try to shoot down as many missiles and drones as they can. They haven't taken any action. Why not? Why not? They just going to stand by and let it happen? Hoping we'll take care of it? And I guess Trump didn't tell anybody about that Project Freedom. Guess he didn't tell anybody, so he kind of pissed off the Israelis, kind of pissed off the Arabs. So why not? Why not tell them what's going on? Why not give them a heads up? So you just can't do stuff willy-nilly off your head and tell your staff and nobody else. There's Ghost Eagle there. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? But I want to move on to something. Well, wait a minute. Let's do some of the X-Files, okay? And that X-Files are videos that are on X. You may have seen it, but it's always fun to take a look at it. And so we'll go down through some of these. I don't know whether they have audios or not, but we'll try and see if they do. And so here we go with the first one. Now that video was a guy in Texas, an illegal alien was trying to steal his car with his family in the car. Now let me tell you, in Texas, we don't put up with that bullshit. A large portion of the population are packing. We have open carry. And many people have a license to carry, like me. Nowadays, you never know. You never know who's going to come and try and get your vehicle or take your money or just knock you in the head for no reason or stab you. You've got to be careful of what you're doing. And you better have some way to protect yourself. And we got some more coming up. It's insanity what's going on out there. But at least in Texas, you have a fighting chance. They were trying to steal that guy was trying to steal that car with that man's family in it. And of course, it stopped right as the point that the driver capped his ass. Let's say it that way. Now, I'll probably get thrown off of YouTube for this stuff, but what the hell, you know? Yeah. Ghost Eagle says he carries daily. I went all the way to California and back carrying. Screw them. Okay, let's see what we got. I don't know whether they want to do this one or not. Well, let's look at it anyway. Let's look at this one anyway. Okay, so teachers' unions haven't changed. They don't know the damage they're doing to children in public schools across America. Public schools failing kids every day. Teachers' unions are all about them. It's not about the kids. And you know what? These superintendents, they are at the head of it all. They write books. They do all kinds of shit. You know what? I need to get Alice Linehan back on the show and let's get an update on what's going on with the teachers. What she thinks is happening. And of course, here in Texas, let me tell you, here in Texas, school schools are being shut down because of lack of attendance, or students are moving to private schools. The parents have had enough. They've had enough. They've seen enough, and test scores are not good. We have 11 schools over in Fort Worth that were taken over by the state. And of course, that's no that's no sure answer that the state takes it over, because they may be at part of it. You know, there's always them teachers unions that's just, you know, what'd they say? Well, we have them 8 hours a day. We're going to indoctrinate them. We're going to make good little protesters out of them. We're going to make good little socialists out of them, maybe communists, whatever tag you want to put on it. I don't ever trust anybody with a red, white, and blue or rainbow-colored hair, period. So, yeah. Ghost Eagle says, Oregon are the same. They're shutting down for funding allegations. Well, you know, hey. Yeah, Portland would be another mess. And we're going to get to Seattle here in a minute. But let's look at this next one here. This is interesting. So let me check and see if there's any audio on this thing. So here we go, everybody. Here we go. People are nuts.
Well, it looks like this vampire came out of mom's basement for a little sunlight, and obviously the sunlight is affecting his mind, throwing rocks at cars. What the is your problem, man? Not happy with his first attempt, missing completely, and now going for another rock, tries to chuck it, but this guy in the car says it. And it looks like street court is now in session. This guy's taking on the role of Judge Dredd, jury executioner, and booyah, it is all over. Judge drives off yelling, I am the law. While this guy rethinks his shitty life decisions, go ahead and throw it to Ludacris.
Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch.
You know, that's like, that guy is lucky he could get up. I don't know what kind of damage was there, but man, he threw something at that car. I don't know what he threw, but that guy in that car got pissed. He went back at him. Now, I don't know if he got in any kind of trouble, but hey, you got to do what you got to do. And Lisa Lee said he lost his hat. No bonus points. Yeah. I mean, it is wacky as hell out there, I'm telling you. Going to the X-Files is always a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. We're going to get down to some other shit here in a minute. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. It just slipped. I am a sailor. And I can cuss with the best of them, but I shouldn't do that here on the show. Do you? You guys care if I do that? Huh? Anyway, let's see the next one here. Oh, yeah. This is sick. Here we go. Check the audio. Here we go. Let me ask you something. if you were on a jury, and you had a machine gun when you saw all those people coming in, and you just mow them down, would you convict that store owner? Would you do that? Would you convict that guy for protecting his promise, his store, protecting his store, and maybe even protecting his life? Because I promise you, those people would kill. Ghost Eagle says, nope, I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. If I was on the jury, I'd say, there's no damn way. You have a right to protect your property. You have a right to protect your life. You don't know what they're going to do. And Ghost Eagle said, yeah, you'd be doing a public service. I agree. But yet we have judges out there that'll put these criminals back out on the street. Portland, Seattle, LA, DC, New York, they put them right back out on the street no matter what they do. And you have these lunatics that go out there and protest, but you know what? They're funded. They're funded by China. They're funded by Russia. They're funded by Iran. They've been funded at times by Qatar and, yes, George Soros. And not anyone has been put in jail so far. The DOJ has fallen on their job. And I don't know what the FBI is doing. They say they're working at it, and we're turned into a fraud nation. I was just talking to one of my neighbors today, and we were talking about all the fraud. And now we're finding out in Ohio they had it going on to the tune of $1 billion. And now they're saying, hey, we cannot prove that it's fraud. Well, hell, they didn't tell the rest of us that we could get in on this shit. They didn't. You know what? They owe us a refund. Minnesota, California, Ohio, the list probably runs on and on. Us taxpayers that our money was pissed away. How about some money toward us? I could use it, and I know there's plenty of people that could use it. Just think what that money could have done for the poor people around this country and for cities that are struggling. And I don't mean New York. I don't mean Minnesota. I don't mean Ohio. I mean rural places that are barely surviving. We have towns all over Texas, small towns that are dying. They could use some help. Who was it? Mark Cuban out here bought a town down here, down Highway 45. I think Mustang, Texas. So he bought the whole town. But he's done anything with it? Nope. Matter of fact is, I think I'll go out there for one of the podcasts and see what he's done for the community after he bought it. Matter of fact is, me and another guy, Paul McCullough, we talked about buying it. It was on sale one time for $250 grand. I'll get it out. I do this every once in a while. I get to talking. And, hey, look, I've had cancer all up here. Yeah. Give me a break. But let me see what Lisa Lee says. California, Washington, Minnesota, Ohio, and who knows who else. 6 months of jail for $6 million. How about a beating? That's what we're hearing on the Ohio thing. So yeah, let's see what's next here. Oh, this one's a good one, man. This, I'm not going to play all this because it goes on and on and on, but you're going to get the gist of it. This is crazy, crazy stuff here. And here we go, everybody.
Whoa!
Oh my God! Oh no!
No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. You're gonna come pay for this. You're gonna come pay for this. You're...
Now, in case you missed it, she shoved that cart into his car.
No, 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 no. You gotta do something about this, okay?
I don't care. It's fine. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry that I hit your car, but you're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. You need to give me your insurance information.
Okay.
You need to give me your insurance information. This is not okay. This is not okay. Nope. Nope.
Okay, I'm just... Wait. No. Hey.
I got you.
Now, I'm surprised she didn't run over him.
I got your license plate, okay? You can either settle this right now, or I'm going to report it as a hit and run. You're really screwed. Just like adults. Okay? Settle this like adults. It's not okay. You can't go forward. You can't go forward. I'm the crazy one here. I am not the crazy one here. You hit my car with a shopping cart. There's a dent. Not okay. It's right here.
Hey, stop.
You can see it right here. Right there. No.
Are you kidding me? Hey, stop filming this.
Just
Stop.
give me your insurance
Who is
information.
that?
It's
Are you
over.
kidding me? Just let us out.
I'm not going to let you
Stop.
out.
Yes.
You either give me money, so
Your
it's
car was, like,
illegal.
right in front of
Just
it.
give me your insurance information.
There's
It's not going to be
nothing
that
on
much
your
money.
car.
How much cash do you have?
I need cash on me. I'm just using Apple
Okay,
Pay.
so then just give me cash or your. I've told you 100 times. I'm so mad at this.
To your car and just say that it was this.
Filming it.
Yeah, it's not. It's fine.
Where do you live in?
What universe? I live in the one where there's no dent on your car. You walk up to your car, there's no dent.
See? You're gonna probably go to jail. Okay, so she hit my. Both of you.
No, she's good. She's gonna make her.
Don't leave. Hey, sir. Hey, guy.
Yeah.
Don't leave her. She's gonna drive the car away.
Serious. Second cart now. You're just gonna stand here all day? You already took a picture of our car. You obviously have all of whatever this is on film. Just let us go. Are you crazy?
You want to leave, leave. But I've got your license plate.
It doesn't
I've got
matter.
your-
You don't have anything
I've
on your
got
car.
this guy dipping it. So then just give me your insurance information. People.
What would you do in that case? What would you do about that? I mean, she caught red-handed pushing that basket into his car. But wait, the next one, you're going to love it. We're going into kung fu fighting now, or some of them think they are. But what happens in this one, little short guy, one of these lunatics, pat his wife on the butt. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Vamos al México, ahí la mesa. Sí,
Now, I don't know what you would have done if some moron come up and patted your old lady on the ass. They deserve what they got. And the young guy, the little guy, was throwing some haymakers, man. Now, some of them missed, but then again, some of them connected, and that one guy was laid out. Wow. Man. But people are lunatics, and it's not just here. How about in the UK? Yeah, let's take a look at this one where guys were attacked by, guess what? Yeah. Some immigrant. Let's go. Let's go.
Get the fuck off of him! Get the fuck off of him! Now! Dude, get off!
Now what happened here is this guy tried to steal his backpack.
He tried to grab
Guys!
He tried to grab his bag. That's his bag.
Get the fuck out.
Hey, I got this all on video. I got this all on video. Your face is all over the
Now in the UK they can get away with a lot.
fucking video. Please, him.
Here comes the police.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? This guy's fucking... Get out of here, mate. Huh? Huh? Mate, get him.
Kung Fu.
Get the fuck off of him!
Please.
Get the fuck...
You know, it's just like I said. You don't know what's going to happen out there anymore, no matter where you're at in the world. No matter where you're at. You have to be ready. We have too many lunatics running around, and we have too many people in these countries like the UK, like Germany, like Spain, and the list runs on, where mass migration is taking over and they are losing their culture. And yes, it's happening here in this country in certain states. Can you say Michigan and Minnesota? And you have some places in Texas where they're trying to get a foothold. It's crazy. So Lisa Lee says how quick they want to turn the table. And yes, they're working at it. They're working at it. And they will tell you that we're here to take over. And they have a plan for this country too. But let's get to Seattle. Let's get to Seattle. The Seattle mayor, Bruce Harrell. Now they had a guy, and I'm going to show you a video of it here in a minute, where I heard it, there was a couple of Somalis, or one Somali, or whatever, attacked a 77-year-old guy. That 77-year-old should have had an equalizer on him. But then some people just don't want to do it. So in Seattle, Bruce Harrell, he wants to take down all the street cameras. Why? To protect illegal criminals from ICE. So she says these cameras are not a public safety, not a priority. We can't have cameras exposing our communities or our criminals. Seattle welcomes illegal criminals with no accountability. So they beat up this elderly guy for fun. 77-year-old man beaten up for no reason. So the suspect, Ahmed Abdullah Osman or something like that, Somali national. He was arrested and then guess what? Released. Now let me say this. I want to say this real quick. I run another channel. And it's called FIFA Texas. It's about the World Cup coming to Texas. It's on YouTube called FIFA Texas. You can go look at it. But right now, and this weekend, I'm going to be talking about Seattle. The World Cup should consider pulling out of Seattle before they spend any more money in that city. This mayor is a threat. This city council is a threat. The criminals in Seattle are a threat. And they have no problem attacking people, of demonstrating. They have demonstrations every day in Seattle. I know we had grandkids that lived up there. They were showing us around downtown, and here came a bunch of lunatics protesting God knows what. It's insanity. Let me show you this again. So for the World Cup, is Seattle ready? Now the World Cup will tell you security is paramount. It is paramount. Now I don't worry so much about Texas, but I do worry about other parts of this country and other parts of the world. It's not just us. This shit goes on worldwide. And now we have these people that are making threats at us from the Middle East. And you know who I'm talking about. what better way to get attention than to attack people at the World Cup? And then we're going to have this weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I haven't decided which one I'm going to do, because I've still got some videos to go out and take. But I am going to blast Seattle. This mayor, I mean, here she is. Well, wait a minute. Her name is Bruce? Mayor Bruce Harrells? Really? Is that a woman? Or is that a guy? I don't know. I asked around today, and nobody really knew. I said, well, I hadn't met many women named Bruce. Have you? I mean, look at that. Look at it. But I want to play her response. Well, first of all, let's look at the attack, okay? So, this is awful. Here we go, everybody. Now, they took something. I don't know whether it was a wallet or whatever, but they took it. So it was also a robbery. So they arrested. This guy's hospitalized and is still in the hospital. And these people are out running around free. This is what's happening in our country. And these people up in Seattle are lunatics. Portland, lunatics. New York, lunatics. LA, lunatics. This shit is crazy. And this mayor is crazy. We're going to take a look at what she has to say about all this. Take a good look at him, her, whatever it is. It looks like to me she's got a bald spot. Take a look. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. All right, let me do the audio here. You got to hear this. And here we go.
This is legislation that will expand CCTV cameras, that could potentially be taken control of by the Trump administration. And this is legislation that was opposed by immigrants' rights groups, by civil liberties groups, and by the member of color caucus in the legislature. And I'll quote from their letter. This technology, and technology similar to it, has recently been in the news for its failure to be meaningfully and consistently secured, leading to breaches that could result in sensitive data being shared by ICE and putting our immigrant and refugee communities at risk.
What a piece of work. What a frickin' piece of work. And these people voted this piece of work for their mayor. Lunatics. Socialist lunatics who care more about criminals and illegal aliens than they do American citizens. That man that was taken down by those two morons should be able to sue the city, sue the police department, sue the frickin' mayor. You need to take their qualified immunity away from these people. Because there are people that are in control, and I don't care if they're a mayor or whether they're law enforcement, these lunatics. And why the law enforcement wouldn't just be raising hell, and maybe they may be, I don't know. I heard there's pushback. But it's not enough. What you got to do is get the bitch out of office ASAP before she kills somebody, because that's where they're headed. That's where they're headed. So what do you guys think of that person? Huh? Jamon Rooney says this lady needs to be locked up. I guess. I mean, look at the hairdo. Huh? I mean, come on. But for my last thing here, I want to bring up something. We have people in this country that are fighting, hoping we'll lose, throwing the IRGC and the Islamists a lifeline. They want us to lose. And I see these people like Hakeem Jeffries, like Chuck Schumer, like Bernie Sanders. They are agents. They're not working for us. They're working for somebody else. And just maybe this is how all these people get richer than hell. Because they're out to destroy America, divide the people, protect the regime, and obstruct Trump. In turn, they're obstructing us. And they've been caught. They've been caught taking money from U.S. aid and so on. It's a fraud nation. I think they owe us. And that's the truth of it. But these people are working for somebody else. They're not working for us. Nobody does this to their country. Nobody floods the country with millions of illegal aliens and then tries to protect the criminals that are here, that were sent here by the Biden administration. And these people, and if they ever get back in control, and this is my last pitch for the night, if these people get back in control, that'll be the end of the republic, the constitutional republic. That'll be the end. They will finish the job that Obama and Biden tried to do. And right now, I heard today people talking about the stock market, this and that, everything's fake. Hey, look, we're a bunch of whiners, just like these guys are, but we're not getting paid for it. We've got to finish the job in Iran. We got to quit doing red lines. We got to take action. No more of this dilly-dallying around. All they're doing is playing us. That's all they're doing, everybody. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And for anybody that may be seeing this later on Facebook, on X, or wherever else, subscribe to the channel. What we do here is we give our opinion on the news of the day. That's what we do. YouTube doesn't like it. They took us off YouTube for 3 years. Who knows? They might do it again. They might do it after tonight. But all we're doing is giving our opinion to what we see going on out there. This is real. This is not playing around. And the country is under threat by these people, is what's going on. They want us to lose. They want us to collapse. They want to rebuild it under some socialist abyss. These people are crazy. Bernie Sanders is crazy, and maybe we'll do him as a feature next podcast. So everybody have a great evening. I'm going to go in there and fix up some grub and pass this video that I recorded tonight around to the world. And I hope it gets to Iran. They need help. We need to make sure they get weapons so they can fight back and not just get slaughtered. That's the truth of it. No more dilly-dallying around. Everybody, have a great evening. Like I said,